It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone.
Oh, yes, how long I've been eating?
I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And the Wizards on friendly ground as they continue this homestand.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Here's Carrington. Inside. Here's DeRozan. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these 2 teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one, good. Castle's got 5 points so far.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Pass to Sabonis. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Possession for San Antonio.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
It's blocked. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
We need you to get loud.
Wizards trailed by 9. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The kick out to Sabonis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Clock at 6.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Castle. He has 7. The shot's good. Castle's got 9 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Siiigh. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Diabate. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Carrington. They swipe it. Vassell wide open. Frames it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Carrington. San Antonio with the rebound. They get a hand on it. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Diabate. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 3.
Wizards trail by 14. .130 left to play in the first quarter. Koulibaly, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Vassell. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Vassell's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's Vassell. Following the bucket by the Wizards. It's over Brogdon. No good off the front iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Carrington's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Hall for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the
23.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Spurs?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover. Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Now, Sohan. And Benyama outside. Back to Sohan. Here's Diallo. And the basket is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards trailed by 13. Brogdon right side. Ellis outside. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vassell outside. Shoots over to Rosa. Again, the Spurs good for two.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
To the right side. Pass to Bagley. Outside to Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Collins. Good on the shot. Spurs leading by 10. Vassell outside. Over Ellis. Vassell, no good. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Washington making a change here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Vassell. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Vassell with it. Brogdon picks him up. Back to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Brogdon. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Sohan with the ball. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the layup.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Stolen by Collins. For 3. Vassell, no good.
I like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And the basket by DeRozan.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And count it, this shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
.122 left in the first half of basketball. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Number 14, Musa Diabate. Out of bounds. Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 11. Driving inside. Here's Wembanyama. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Jumps up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after deftly getting a hold of the ball there.
Here's Koulibaly. Got a piece of it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Defensive foul.
Great to see Wemby go at it with intensity. He fought for that bucket.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Here's Castle. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Sarr. And again, Washington no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Carrington. Pass to Koulibaly. Trains the three-point. Koulibaly's got 7 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Diallo. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field.
Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Carrington. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Basketball.
Barnes right side. Spurs passing it around. Takes it off the glass. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Washington calls timeout. 90 seconds now into the second half. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Good work there as it goes. Castle's got 11 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Carrington. Cuts off the pass. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Tipped away. And stolen by Vassell. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, no hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle. Played right through it.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Here's Vassell, and the Spurs scoring again.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Carrington. Drops one in from the wing. Carrington's got 10. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Vassell on the wing. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Into the lineup.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Barnes left side. The three. Sabonis grabs the board.
2 minutes.
Here's DeRozan. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell outside. Pass to Collins. Back to Vassell. Clock at 4. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Wizards trail by 20. Here he goes. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. The Wizards with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Third team foul.
Here's San Antonio now.
Spurs substitution.
They're on a 12-3 run. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Sabonis pulls it down. A difficult situation for Washington. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the baseline jumper, no good. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hardy. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here's the break. All going up court. Sabonis' shot is off. Pushing it up. Here's Vassell. It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with this one.
65.
We'll be back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now, Sohan. It's Covington on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Outside, Covington. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. And the Spurs scoring again.
These coaches have to be telling their team to keep feeding Vassell. Devin has been fantastic tonight.
Ellis, that's good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Vassell outside. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
For three, Ellis. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Here's Castle. Driving in. And DeRozan sends it back.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. A shot by Brogdon wide open. The Wizards with another miss. Wembanyama with it. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kicked away. A solo fast break. A big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Pass to Bagley. Outside to Brogdon. Over Diallo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's Wembanyama. Into the lane. Here's Diabate. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Spins. Here's DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Castle. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Here's Washington. Here's Song. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 14-6 run. Coulibaly. That 3 off the mark. Wembanyama down low. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. From downtown, count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%. Offensive rebound. And here are the Wizards now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. With the drive. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Castle. That's tipped. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Carrington. No good. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.
This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, to me.
Do what I should.